Hi, I'm Dr. Dick, and this is my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you this new Pampered Chef product called the Deluxe Cooking Blender. Amazing blender to use because it's easy to use, and it's one of those appliances that you can set it and forget it. I want to show you a few different ways to use it. Today I'll be making a broccoli cheddar soup. But just to talk a bit about the blender, I'll give you a few things that you can make with it. Like I said, we will be making a pureed soup. You can also make the smoothest smoothies, different kinds of milks, even jams, and even if you prefer some kind of nut butter, peanut butter, almond butter, this is all doable with this Deluxe blender. It is a bit pricey, but if you compare it to any of those Deluxe blenders that comes with either a heating element or a powerful motor, it is easy to use. Actually has a 3-year warranty, and hopefully you'll be able to learn all these great recipes with me. So let's start. The soup recipe I'll be doing today comes in the cooking guide that came with the blender itself. You can also find amazing recipes online on the pamperedchef.ca site. And this one here, I'll just be following the instructions and ingredients in this booklet. And to start off, all I need to do is just unlock my lid. It's as easy as just turning it clockwise, it comes off. And you already hear a little sound coming from the blender. That's just a safety thing, because once you lock it into place, that's the only time you'll be able to start your blender. Again, it's a safety thing so that you don't start your blender when it's still open. So to start my recipe, I'll start with chicken stock that I've already measured. This recipe asks for 6 cups of broccoli that I've already prepared in florets. If sometimes it's too much of the vegetable itself to add all together, you can always puree it a bit first just to bring it down. So let's see if this fits all in there. And I think it will. So all my broccoli's in there. I need to add a bit of salt. A roughly chopped onion, so you don't have to chop it all in little pieces. You can just chop it roughly. Some garlic. And that's it for the initial part of the recipe. You put your lid back on, and when you do lock it into place, you'll hear that noise again. So you know now the word lid is gone from my screen. In my screen, it's just to tell me that it's ready to go. So now I just need to turn the wheel until I get into the soup setting. So now that I'm in the soup setting, the next step, push my button. I set it, and I forget it. It'll start slowly, and the heating element will also start. And once this is done, we'll come back and finish the recipe. So as you can see, my blender has reached the appropriate temperature of 210. It still blends once in a while. It's boiling away. The timer came on once it reached the temperature, and the timer itself was 15 minutes. It does get hot, so don't touch the element itself. And another little quick tip is that there is a vented lid, so you don't have to worry about splatter. At this point, it would be kind of dangerous. So you don't even have to worry about the lid. It does it itself. We're just waiting for our soup to be done in about 13 minutes. I just got the signal that my soup is done. All I need to do now is add my 2 last ingredients. So I'm just going to push the cancel button. I'm going to open my lid, or you can also just use the smaller opening in the lid to do this. I add my spinach and my cheese. Smells delicious. So now all I have to do is put my lid back on and give it a quick pulse for about 30 seconds, and our soup will be ready to serve. My soup is done. It's been blended and cooked, all in this Deluxe Cooking Blender. Now all I have to do is serve it. So just carefully, you can take your lid off. I'm going to be storing a few of my soups for future use, and I'm going to be using the freezer bowl set for this. The great thing about this is that you can store any of the foods that you make, including even baby foods if you want. Store them in these in the freezer. When you take them out, all you have to do is take the lids off. You can pop it into the rack itself. Once the lids are off, you can put them in the oven to warm your food up, and it's as easy as that to store and use. So let's serve one of these just to see how it is. I have my nice ladle here to serve it up. I'll just do one of these and I'll serve one in the bowl just so that you can see how the soup looks like. It smells delicious. And obviously you can always add a few different seasonings, whatever you prefer, if you want it a bit spicier or a bit more pepper or salt. Oh yes, this is perfect. It's smooth, it tastes delicious. I'm just going to finish serving this and then I'm going to show you one of my favorite features of this blender, the cleaning. So I'll come back in a second. It's not too often that you can say that the favorite part about an appliance like this is to clean it, but it is. Because you can't put most of these elements in the water, the best way to clean it is by using the heated wash setting on the blender itself. All you need to do is add 3 cups of water to your blender, a few drops of liquid soap, and then when you're ready to use your setting, you put your lid on and you start it. And that's how easy you clean it. So I want to take the time to thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like it, share it, tell your friends about it. If you're interested in any of the products that you saw today, all the information will be above the video, and maybe you'll see a lot more of this in the next few videos. Thanks for watching, guys.